What's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we're going to be playing Kingdom Hearts Union Cross as well as Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. We're really just going to be doing a lot of event clearing, and then maybe, dependent on how we feel, we're going to do some ticket draws, because I did in fact buy VIP for this week. I just uploaded a video talking about my thoughts on VIP, what I think about the Terranort medal, and essentially what I think about the future of the game. So if you want to check out that video, you can check it out during the stream, after the stream. It's uploaded and ready for you whenever. But for now, we're going to stream some content clearing. We're going to clear out a lot of the stuff that that I want to get rid of. So actually, I wanted to stream like a week ago because there was a lot of content I had to go through. But unfortunately, with like moving and all this other stuff going on, I literally did like really poorly. I missed doing the high score challenge. I did really poorly in PvE. So we're gonna clear out some stuff right now and make sure that our percentage is as close to 100% as possible, minus the raid event. So we got to do the tag team tournament. We got to do defeat the Heartless and Agrabah, daily gem challenge, maybe these objectives to get gems. So we've got a lot on our plate today, but we're gonna get through it. We are going to get through it. Let's start actually by doing our free poll for the day. So to everyone who's here right now, KHUX, Sorneckful, Jock Faye, what's up? How's it going, y'all? Sorneckful, first time being early. Yeah, I run on that Filipino time like 80% of the time with these streams. All right, here we go. Free poll. I haven't gotten anything good out of these yet. The best medal I got out of this, I think, was HD Xion EX, the tier 6. Oh, see, this is not good. What do we got? You know what? I'm not gonna lie, this looks super cool. Even though it's a super outdated medal, I can appreciate the artwork. Umbra, Toys, Armin, Alisa, what's up? How's it going, y'all? Shane, how's it going? What is up, everyone? So yeah, we got lots of content to clear. Again, I did buy VIP, so maybe we should trade roll first. Should we trade roll? Should we trade roll our Terranort? I got it because it's a good medal, and like honestly, this was like my mini personal reward to myself for hitting 1,000 subs. Like, I was like, you know what? It's a good medal. VIP this week is pretty gross. I do buy VIP every once in a while. Maybe this is the time. So to celebrate this hitting 1,000 subs thing, I treated myself to some VIP. I hope this doesn't deter free-to-play players from checking out my stuff, because I will still give the best advice I possibly can. All right, what is the other one we want to trade? We want to trade this guy. So these are our two trades for the days. Let's see. I'm trying to... All right, let's take a look at what's going on. Toys free pull is trash. It's always trash. It's like literally like a 0.2% chance of you getting something like decent. Toys, do you like my new logo? What's your new... Okay, so like, hang on. So I'm trying to look at your logo, but it just shows up really small on my screen. Let me see if I could let me see if I can get it on the bigger screen. It's so nice having like a dual monitor setup. Oh my goodness. How did I live before? Like an animal, probably. Let's see what your new icon looks like. Because like hitting your name in the chat box does not auto link me to your stuff, so I have to like search for it. It looks like a T, and it looks like a lot of fire, and it looks super cool from what I can see. But I wish I could have gotten a tighter screenshot of it. Armin, trait Terranort. All right, no worries. We'll do that next. Shane, I got 13,000 metal. Should I spend or save? Save. If you don't have at minimum 17,000 jewels, you're in like an okay spot. You know, you're still not at enough to mercy a 5-pull mercy and get it perfectly traded. So usually if you're below like 17,000, I would say save. And I will tell you when there's a medal that's worth dropping below 15,000. And one thing that I take pride in as a YouTuber is that I want to teach you how to do things right. I don't want to just tell you things. It's super easy if my videos would be like 2 minutes long if I just said pull, don't pull, this, that, do exactly as I tell you. But you're playing a game. I'd much rather have you learn and then do your own thing rather than just listening to me say do this, do that, you know? I'd rather have you have fun doing your thing, rather than just, oh, Nexel said it, so it's like, it's gotta be true. Like, no, don't blindly follow me. I want you to learn from me and then work from there. But yeah, I'd say if you're at 13,000, save. Gabriel, what's going on? Toys, you bought VIP. You're 34 away. 34 what? What are you away from? 34 away? Let's see. Toys. Oh, yo, 34 away from 1K subs? That's awesome. That is super sweet. It was such a great accomplishment. So I hope you feel that soon. Terranort Bros. I've got the body stealer and the person whose name was stolen. Let's see. Envoy, what's up? How's it going? Everything's doing okay so far. It's gonna be a short stream today, y'all. Just gotta give you that heads up now. Gilgamesh, what's going on? Oh, I gotta add you to that. So I'm still stacking the list of people to give a shout out to. So if you still want to be part of that, comment on the previous stream. That's how I'm keeping track. Jockboy, did I decide what Ansem should... I'm basing this Ansem based on what the pet trait is. If I get strength plus 2000, it's PvE. If I get damage and raids 100%, it's raids. So that's what I'm going to base it around. Let's see. We all have our different playstyles. Right. Sornekful, absolutely. It's like, take my word as advice. My word is not law, and I don't want it to be law. I don't care how long I've been playing. Like, you tailor your game around yourself. Me as a player is going to be different than someone who's only free to play, and then someone who's only VIP. It's going to be completely different styles. It's just advice that I'm giving. It is not a rule. Kitty Cat, the only real roadblock for me right now is trade, since I got most of my good medals like the Supernova Renew after the trade medal board cycled out, just waiting for the Moogle store to bless me. No worries, they came back. The Renew medals come back a lot in terms of the traits. I believe we've gotten them in the trade shop like 3 times since they were released in January, so they should be coming back pretty readily. Umbra, I wait till the 500 trades VIP comes along. So I bought this VIP because Terranort's bomb. You get literally 310 gems. Like, there was so... And then you get Dark Road stuff. Like, this VIP was incredibly loaded. Like, incredibly loaded. Bethany, how many raid medals do I have? I have just enough. I have everything that I want. But if we get damage and raids 100% on our boosted Ansem, we just make them a raid medal and go from there. Let's see. Julka, what's going on? Shane, Umbra, I trained Decidius Sephiroth today. I hope you got something good. I hope you got like EA 120, which would be super sweet. Let's see. Toys, I would be proud if they actually watched my new content. The only reason why people subbed was if you searched. And let me see. Hang on. Y'all, I'm gonna take a 10 seconds to check out Toys' YouTube channel. Here we go. Whew, that video has 292,000? That's wild. Alright, well, let's trade. Let's go sub for sub. There you go. You got my sub there. Again, if you are a YouTuber, I understand how hard it is. Let me know if you have a channel, and I will subscribe. 1 for 1. Totally fair. We gotta support each other. Nobody's super famous. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not... I don't know, I don't feel bad. I'm not subscribed to, like, another YouTuber that's, like, got 1 million subscribers. You know what I mean? But if you're working your way up there, let me know. I'll support you. Let's see. Shane, also, I did buy VIP, but I won't next week. See, it depends on what's going on. You know what I mean? Like, this is a great medal. The medal's great. You get 5,300 jewels. It's wild. It is wild. Gilgamesh, still no EA 120. Same here, brother. Same here. Never hit it once. I doubt I'm going to hit it here. But you know what? For whimsy, let's give it a try. So I'm hoping to hit strength plus 2,000 or some sort of resist 100% here. Instead, we hit HP, which is arguably the worst one. That and defense are like the worst because they have almost 0 utility. Give us something that's not HP. What? I guess. Huh. Well, so I told you all if this hit damage and raids 100%, we'd make it a raid medal, and I gotta eat my words, I gotta be responsible, and I gotta make it a raid medal. So so that's that. I guess we're good. We're just done. All right, well, that answers that question. So, a raid medal you shall be. A raid medal you shall be. It's a good thing I threw some sort of, like, silly skill on this. Attack boost 8 max gauge 2, because now I can just overwrite it and not feel bad. Like, 8 max is, like, garbage. We have 13 max out right now. So, that's going to be a raid medal. Let's see. What are we still trading? We are trading our Terranort, because now that we've got 2 slots open right now, we should really take advantage of the pet traits. So let's do the Terranort. And let's also, I really want to get decent pet traits on the Supernova or new metals. Like, if I can get anything, like any resist 100%, that would be super good. I would be super appreciative of that. What does this Ventus have? Ventus has sleep resist 20%. Almost ironic in nature. But let's go ahead and let's see if we can hit either. I'm looking for poison resist 100% or sleep resist 100%. All right, here we go. Give us strength plus 2,000. Ooh, sleep resist. You know what? I'll take it over max HP. Because, like, sleep can easily interrupt your entire setup and screw you over completely. So I'll take that over HP. 100%? Ooh! Oh, we got the 2,000 on the wrong metal. But we'll take it. Nuts! No! Why did we not get it on the Terranort? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my gosh. Alright, no worries. We'll trade the Aqua this time. Aqua and Terranort. Let's go again. We run it back. We want a good damaging trade on this Terranort. You know what I mean? So that's really like strength and EA 120. Those are like the 2 best things we could get right now. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, I'll take 100% over 100%. I'll take strength plus 100 over that. All right, please hit poison resist 100%. Nope, defense. Okay. Okay. Is it okay? The 200 one's where we stop. So after doing 3 of these, we just stop. All right. So next one, let's get our boy Terranort again. And then let's get our Aqua as well. Which Aqua is this? This is the EA ground aerial. Yeah. Okay. So if we could, again, I want a resist on that Aqua, and I want strength on that Terranort. So let's see. Strength. Boom. Ooh, ground. Yikes. Not so good. Not so good because we're aiming for the ground enemy defense minus 60% trait, and that doesn't stack. All right. For Aqua, poison 100%. Oh, strength 50. Not good. Not good. Okay. But that's it. We stop there because, like, spending 500 jewels just to retrait is totally not worth it. Okay. So we'll be doing this poll when we make the video for KR24. But let's go ahead and trait our Terranort next. Let's do that next. Because remember, once the medal goes away from whatever active banner it is, in this case it's this week's VIP, once it goes away, so does the trait sale in the Moogle shop, and you want to make sure you capitalize on the trait packs in the Moogle shop whenever you have the chance to. Alright, so here's our Terranort B, looking super sweet. Let's go ahead and see what we can get for our boy here. So what are we looking for? Honestly, as a strength buffer hybrid, we can literally accept almost anything at this point. What I'm looking for right now is ground, aerial, extra attack, and the other 2 could be whatever. They could be resists, and I could be happy because, again, this is a damage and buffer hybrid medal. So after this damage gets outclassed, the buffering is still likely going to last. So there's a lot of traits we can accept on our Terranort B and not feel bad. All right, let's see what we got here. So ground, aerial, extra attack is going to be our bread and butter for traits. And so it begins. And so it begins. Not like this game. We're live. We're live on stream. Not defense plus 2,000. And not twice. Okay, max gauges. We'll settle for gauges. That's good. It helps us with our reverse setups. The metal heals gauges, so it increases the cap and it makes the gauge healing more worth it. Let's see. All right. There's a lot of chat that I'm missing out on. Oh my gosh. Woo. It's like already like 3 pages up. Boom. No. Not like this game. Not like this. Again, it takes about 20 to 30 trades. So we're looking at spending an extra 1,000 to 2,000 jewels here. All right, here we go. Hit one of the traits. We're literally looking for like 6. All right, resist. Poison resist, I will accept. I will accept because it helps us, again, survive content. Like Nightmare Chirithi, when that came out, everyone was super screwed because no one took my advice on the resist. They were just like, oh, my Kyrie A has extra attack, ground, and aerial. And I'm like, why? Like, give it resist. It'll help you with content. It helped me with content. It helped me beat the Nightmare Chirithi. I had paralysis resist 100%, poison resist 100%. That Nightmare Chirithi wasn't scratching me with a single status ailment. But other people were scrambling, trying to figure out how to take care of the status ailment. They had like garbage metals just to have like the resist traits on there. So I'll take poison resist 40%. All right, max gauge is +2. I'll take that over defense. I'm surprised though, we haven't hit a single damaging trait. So we literally could have gotten strength, ground, extra attack, aerial, damage and raids even. We haven't hit a single one of that, but we've hit poison twice and gauges twice. And we've hit HP twice now, which is really interesting. Interesting in a bad way. Like we're down to 1 trait. Like our 8 traits ended up with no damaging traits whatsoever. So let's see what we can get here. All right, so just 1 damage trait, just one of them, or extra. Whew, maybe we should trade our boy later when we're less unlucky. But should we switch to Dark Road? Should we switch to Dark Road and do a ticket pull? All right, let's do some content clearing. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Toys, thank you. It's more like support for support. Honestly, that would be if I had an infinite amount of time in the world, I would just have everyone's stuff playing. Even if I'm like unable to pay attention, like watch minutes are super important for YouTube analytics. So Neckful, I'm excited to see your free pull. Don't worry, it's coming. It's coming when I review the medal. Shane, what's EA? I'm new. Please don't judge me. EA is extra attack. Like what Umbra was saying, it's essentially double cast. Umbra, do I consider copy metal demics worth trading? No, not spending jewels to trade it. I'd maybe buy a trait pack or 2, like 2,000 jewels rather than spending like 4,000, 5,000 jewels for individual traits. But if you can get EA on it, that's honestly enough. And if you don't have Illustrated Dusk, because remember, Illustrated Dusk was VIP exclusive. So if you need that reverse magic copy, it could be worth it. It could really, really be worth it. Copy metals are really gross. Jock4, I see raids it should be. The game has spoken. Yep. Let's see. Where am I at? Where am I at in terms of chat? Toys, I made you laugh. No worries. I'm glad I made you smile. Everyone's just like, yep, damage and raids it is. It's damage and raids. Let's see. Toys, you've got 2 Terra Renews and 1 Renew Aqua. I don't have a single Renew Terra, which is kind of puts me in an awkward spot sometimes. Sir Neckful's cheering for the plus 2,000 strength on Ventus, but I'm just like, no, I wanted sleep resist 100%. No EA 120 though. No EA 120. Shane, Nexel, how did you get so many nominees? Honestly, okay, so I earned one of the nominees. I bought VIP the first week it came out, shelled out the 10-pull Mercy, and I got it. The second one I got from a falling price deal that featured Dissidia Sephiroth, the Fiend, and Nominee. So I got a second Nominee from that. I got a third Nominee from, I believe it was the Draw Points banner. So between October of last year to July of this year, which is like, what, almost 10 months, I've only gotten 3 nominees. So it's not a lot when you consider that the medal's been out for 10 months. Solomon, I forgot this was a feature. Haven't played Union Cross in literally a year. Are you talking about pet trading? Hey, Naughty Bunny, how's it hanging? Toys, 50 plus 50 strength is pish posh. Yeah. Sir Neckful, so Key R24 pull will be in a separate video. Yes, it'll be in my review video of Key R24. Solomon, how's everyone going? I come from YouTube algorithm. Honestly, YouTube's algorithm is super de-duper smart. It's like super metadata. It's based on like the tags, how many people are watching, who is watching, what stuff have you seen before watching my stuff. It's so crazy. Like the analytics video or analytics page is nuts. Naughty Bunny, I've been playing Union Cross for 1,400 days and I've never gotten EA 120. I haven't either. And how many days are we at? We are at shy of 1,550 days, and I've never hit EA 120 once. Let's see. Kiowa, how's my day? It's going well. It's the weekend. Your boy's off for the whole weekend. We might stream again tomorrow based on how awesome we're feeling. But I've got a lot of content I've got to put out. Like, let me show you what my to-do list is looking like right now. And this is non-work related stuff. I still have work related things to do. But let me show you what my like homework for YouTube looks like right now. So I'm definitely not going to be able to get to this all this weekend. YouTube tasks, July 3rd. Let's see here. I got to be careful about reading chat because like I have to do the content. You know what I mean? I have to do content because that's what people come to watch. They don't come here to watch me talk. Unless you do, that's super sweet of you, but I'm pretty sure people don't come here to watch me rant and do things like that. So this is my YouTube homework right now. I've got to talk about KR24. I've got to do some Star Ocean Anamnesis stuff, talking about the Heath and Lava banner that's out right now. I bought a Dex Protection binder. I have to do a review on that. I have to talk about the July events, the Monstropolis Goofy Avatar boards. I want to make a video on how to do well in Dark Road, which I'm still working on, so I might not do that soon. The 1,000 subs thank you video. Do the big bonus challenge. Honestly, I might skip that because there's only 2 days left on that. How to build Lux and rating, and then I got to stream Fire Emblem 3 Houses. I've got a lot of homework. I've got a lot of YouTube homework to do. So hopefully this weekend is a good time to knock things out. Let's see. Umbra, make a tanky Terranor? No. Anyone who remembers the Cloud fiasco of Defense Plus 2000 knows that I'm traumatized by Defense Plus 2000. Kyoka, I beat the story of Pokemon Shield and got Xenoblade Chronicles. Let me know how Xenoblade Chronicles goes. I hear that's an awesome game. Solomon, we're getting the big Fs today. Yeah, so we'll hold off on trading. We'll hold off on trading a little bit longer until maybe our luck has to reset or something. Toys, I think I just obliterated it and didn't have to deal with it. I can't remember. Are we talking about an enemy or something? Gilgamesh is calling all the traits that I wanted, and it never happened. So sad. Bethany, do resist traits stack? Yes, they do. So if you have 5 poison resist 20%, that's poison resist 100% right there. Let's see. Solomon, support Terranoid? It could be. Honestly, a support Terranoid's not a bad idea, because as his strength gets outclassed, as the multiplier gets outclassed, the max gauges, the poison resist, those are going to be relevant still. Solomon, support Terranoids want to exist. Yes, so what I'm aiming for is ground, aerial, extra attack, and then like the poison resist 40% that's on there is fine by me. I could totally go for that. Sword Neckful, Naughty Bunny, my apologies. I misread your comment. Oh, okay, that's why you deleted your stuff. Kiowa, you have 7 nominees. Exactly. Like the amount of nominees you have is not super relevant as long as you have the one that you rely on for your buffer. Toys, my Terranord is 1 aerial, 2 plus 1,000 strength, and 2 raids. I would suggest fixing that up because, again, it's a damage buffer hybrid. You want to give it ground, aerial, extra attack, and then some form of support like the resist that I have on there right now. Toys, you have 9 nominees. See, the amount of nominees doesn't really matter as long as you've got that one. Sword Neckful, I wonder when the next buffer will come out. I really hope, truly and deeply, I hope it's a Kyrie medal from Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. Like, if it's Kyrie with wings, or if it's Kyrie from the concept artwork of the start menu, I would love that. Not because of a buffer or whatever, but because Kyrie's my girl. Kyrie's my homie. Like, I gotta pull for Kyrie medals. That's who I am as a person. It just so happens she's a buffer and part of the best medals in the game, but I don't really care because I'm a fanboy. Let's see. Toys, I come here for both. Your voice is amazing. Aw. I failed. See, okay, this is something that people didn't know about me because this happened a long time ago, is that I actually used to have a really bad insecurity with my voice because when you're going through high school, you know, everyone wants to feel like they're a big man and like they want to feel better than everyone else, and everyone's like, your voice is really squeaky and annoying and really high, and it used to really hurt my feelings. But like as I got older, I was like, you know what? This is your voice. You should know what you should do with it. Like nobody else can make that decision for you. So it was a big life lesson for me to cope with the fact that my voice was like kind of higher pitched for a male. So yeah, I'm glad someone finds it soothing or at least fun to hear. I don't really know how to interpret that, but yeah, so I'm really glad that, honestly, if I could tell you anything about, getting bullied or feeling like you're getting dogged on, just take ownership of yourself. You know what I mean? Be comfortable with yourself, because there is one person in your life that's going to be there for as long as you live, and that's yourself. So you got to really take care of yourself. Once you start taking care of yourself, you can really start taking care of other people. You can help them through with your experiences, things like that. Don't be the person that the world wants you to be. Be the person you want to be. Just don't hurt anyone. That's all I ask. Be the person you want to be. Just don't hurt anyone. Kyoka, I just listened to you in the background, actually. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Rick, hey there, beautiful. Hey, what's up, boy? How are you? Oh, Rick and Claire, you guys are here. My heart has been warmed. I always love when friends stop by. Warms my heart. Umbra, Xenoblade Chronicles is a very good RPG. I have this short printed 3D S-Board. Ooh, fancy. Oh, toys, you're talking about Nightmare Chirithy. Oh, my bad. Kyoka, I've played Xenoblade a bit on the Wii, never finished it because your Wii broke. Oh, that your brother stepped on it. That's what they all say, right? Claire, hope my move went well. It went okay. I had some problems with the internet and electricity, but we got it. Gilgamesh, next pet trait is 120, calling it off or on camera. Let's hope so. Sir Neckfall, I saw your video. You went and played in the Anime Expo and you dressed as Ephemer and played the demo game. It was super sweet. I went with my friend who cosplayed as Skuld, so we were Ephemer and Skuld at Anime Expo. It was so much fun. Kiowa, I feel that Naminé is my favorite character, but Kairi is number 2. You gotta pull for the medals that make you happy. Like, focusing on the meta a lot is just gonna make you really competitive. It'll make you really upset when you fall behind. Do what makes you happy. It's literally just a freaking video game. Sir Neckful, Kairi will come back as queen soon. I hope so. Kairi's always been queen, except for the fact that she's getting, like, she always gets dogged on. I was so mad at Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, and that's why Makoto is one of my favorite characters from Persona, because she really holds her own, and I'm really digging that. Solomon, man, the good thing about Xenoblade was the jukebox. I don't know what that means, though, to be honest. Toys, I have 2 Terra Renew with the rest of my loadout being Supernova plus 10,000. That's awesome. Strikeform Sora, Supernova plus Zemnis, good stuff. Sword Neckful, dude, your voice sounds fine. Yeah, and that's something I really had to make peace with. Like, I had to make peace with a lot of stuff growing up, and it got me to where I am today. Jock Faye, she on my waifu, but Kairi number 3. You gotta pull for the waifus, man. You gotta. Solomon, most people dislike the sound of their own voice. I know I'm not a huge fan of mine. Yeah, like when I started video recording, what you have to do when you create content is you gotta play back your content and make sure it sounds okay, or make sure you didn't trip or say anything wrong. And I used to be like, yikes. I would like to ask someone else to listen to my stuff before I post it, but I can't have another person just do that job for me. So Neckful, you can dub young Ericus. I can't, because that belongs to Drake Bell. Honestly, if they held auditions for Joe Schmoes like me to be a voice in Kingdom Hearts, oh, you guys wouldn't believe how much of a dream come true that would be. Like, I've never been a Disney star, so I'm never gonna voice in Kingdom Hearts. Allison Stoner was Shion. Cole Sprouse is Yozora. Jesse McCartney was Roxas. It's like, you had to be on Disney first to be in Kingdom Hearts. If there was a reason I'd want to be a Disney star, it's just so I could be a voice in Kingdom Hearts. Let's see. Toys, does YouTube have a clip feature for that speech? A clip feature? Oh, for that wholesome speech? I don't think so. Let's see. Solomon, I played Xenoblade Chronicles literally every port. Nice. It must be good then. Kiowa, raid hour calls. Oh, it's raid hour in 2 minutes. Okay, I gotta make sure I do my 1 raid boss for the day. Luigi, you played the Kingdom Hearts 3 demo. It was so much fun. Oh my gosh, at Anime Expo. Kyoka, I always have to pull for a Shion medal when they come out, and I miss medals having music. I really wish they continued to have music. I remember in Japanese, they had the voice actors and actresses perform in the medals, but they don't do that because of, like, I forgot what it's called. In the US, it's like whenever they use your voice, they got to pay you every single time. Something like that. I forgot what the term was called, though. Umbra off topic, but I'm tempted on cooking curry. Yo, y'all, for those who don't know, Umbra's a great cook. Claire, hope you can find some Japanese arcade games around you so you can send me a plushie. I will. You know what? I'm gonna promise you that I'll get you a plushie. Kyoka is refraining from quoting Makoto from P5. Good old Makoto. Gilgamesh, Solomon Kem's got a PS5. I want a PS5. Not the first one, because the first one always has bugs. Sore neckful. I'm gonna leave soon. We are going somewhere. Oh, no worries. Have fun. Have a great day. Be safe. You know, COVID's still out there, so be safe, everyone. Truthfully. Okay. I think we gotta get going. So let's voice royalties. That's what it's called. Yes. Awesome. Thank you guys for correcting that for me. We literally haven't been playing for 3 minutes, which is kind of messed up. All right. So let's go here. What content do we need to clear? So raids we'll take care of in a bit. Let's do these in order of expiration. So let's do the gem challenge first, which I really don't expect to be too hard, but we'll see what we need to do. Again, there's so many ways to get free gems in this game. This Mega Monster lowers your power speed and magic attacks. Irrelevant because we've got so many medals that give us all our buffs back at this point. So let's go here. Whoop! Wait, we got to take care of the side enemies first. All right, so here. Nothing special. Nothing special. Literally an off-slot buffer is enough to take these things out. So if you got the new Terranort medal on off-slot, it's probably still gonna get you there. All right, there's free 3 gems. I literally just to walk in and Kingdom Hearts 3 Nominate took care of me, and I got 3 gems worth of value. Awesome stuff. Toys, now that you're at 1K, when can I expect to buy membership? What do you mean buy membership? Okay, so for those of you who are unaware, like why 1,000 subs is super important to some people is because that's when you become a YouTube partner. So in order to be a YouTube partner, you have to have X amount of watch hours. I think it's 4,000 watch hours. And then you have to have 1,000 subs. That's the minimum requirement to be partnered with YouTube. And when you partner with YouTube, that means you're allowed to monetize your videos. That's when ads start showing up. Because what happens is that as people watch these ads, it generates revenue for the streamer, for the content creator. That's why on some people's stuff, the ad will pop up immediately, whereas on other people's stuff, it won't pop up at all because you have to have at least 1,000 subs and 1,000 or 4,000 watch hours. So now that I've hit that point, I could monetize my videos, but I do want to wait a little bit on that. I don't want to jump the gun on it. I want to still understand what it means to be a YouTube partner before doing that. So if you want to support me financially, I'm likely not going to make a Patreon. I'm not going to make some sort of super VIP club. I'm likely not going to make any of that because that's just extra work that truthfully I don't want to do. I care about making videos and that takes a lot of time already. So if you want to support me financially, just watch the ads before my video. If I decide to monetize, just watch the stuff before because that ad is ad revenue. You might have heard the term ad revenue. That's what it is. So now that I'm capable of partnering with YouTube because I've hit 1,000 subs, I can technically get paid by Google, which is super sweet. But yeah, if you see ads, like that's because you're supporting me financially. If you have ad blocker on, I think it disables ads. So yeah, if you want to support me financially, that's likely going to be the best way to do it if I decide I want to monetize. Jock Faye, I didn't play P5R because of censorship. Yes, there is a little bit of censorship between the Japanese and the Western version. I think it had to do with the 2 guys that you met in Shinjuku because it was like a sexuality stereotype. So they're just like, no, we can't do this. We can't release this to the Western world like this. So I think they edited that part. There might have been a little more like vulgar and gore for some parts that they had to edit, or like too much skin, things like that. Because the Western world is far more heavy on censorship. If you haven't seen like how badly they censored Yu-Gi-Oh, definitely watch that video because nothing says funny like finger guns in place of real guns. Let's see. Sore neckful, you gotta go now. Yeah, no worries. Be safe, have fun. I hope you enjoy your day. Kyoka, also Nexel, when you do P5 Royal, make sure you're subscribed to the PSN newsletter and email verified. Yes, I remember that, the themes, because everyone was talking about it. Toys, I used to be able to monetize my videos back when they didn't figure it out, and right before payout, they slapped 18 plus before I turned 18. Nuts. I'm sorry. That really sucks, but you're almost at 1,000, and you can almost monetize again. Jockfei, Kearns, they censored character designs and speeches only for the West. Yeah. Toys, now I'm 19, but when I turned 18, they slapped on channel review. Yeah, YouTube's metrics are so weird. Like, I keep this Naruto in the back right behind me because it's Sexy Jutsu Naruto. So I can always say it's not for kids because that's there. Alright, what are we doing in this quest? It looks like we're just defeating Heartless, nothing crazy. We've got I really want to update my magic setup. I love having Elsa as my magic staple, but she's slowly getting weeded out. Like, her utility box is the only thing keeping her alive right now because her strength is not very good anymore. Let's see. Kyoka. Profile images. Okay, yeah. So I'll make sure to sign up for PSN newsletter and email verify. Okay. Because I like free stuff. Free is nice. Except bad free things. We don't want bad free things. Umbra, if I get the chance, I'm playing P5 Royal. Funny thing is that Star Ocean Anamnesis and Lotus Juice's Stab the Sword of Justice got me interested in P5 Royal. I have no idea what that last game is, but yeah, like getting Kasumi in Star Ocean Anamnesis is super cool. I'm a huge fan of game collaborations, which I get kind of sad about Union Cross because they only do collabs with like in-house stuff. So Disney and Final Fantasy. Like, when are we gonna get like at least another Square Enix collab? You know what I mean? Like a different Square Enix game. Like Star Ocean is Square Enix, so why don't we get like a Star Ocean collab? Like, I don't know. They're trying to really keep the fandom to itself, which I don't really like. You know what I mean? Collabs are. I feel like collabs generate the most amount of revenue out of any event in a game. Like, for example, I'm pretty sure the Attack on Titan collab in Star Ocean Anamnesis had people paying a crazy ton of money to get the Mikasa and Levi units. And then the boss was Titan Eren. Like, how much cooler could that be? Let's see. Solomon Kearns, interesting. I know the localization in script isn't translated. I hadn't heard about the censorship. I knew the two men getting retranslated was a big deal. It showed up in the news quite a fair bit. It did. It did. And I understand it. You know, that's fair. Kyoka, also the censorship, I find that's a silly reason to not buy the game when the only thing censored in the game was the two guys, is that they pretty much harass Ryuji. Even in the North American version, it's like barely censored. It's just altered. Yeah, no, I think you should still buy it. It's still a great game. The voice acting is so on point. Like, they've got an ace quality cast. They have Max Middleman, who did Red 13. He did Saitama. They've got Erica Lindbeck, who is Futaba. She's Magilu in Tales of Berseria. I know Erica Lindbeck does so much stuff. I think she's... I'm trying to think of other stuff that Erica Lindbeck does, but she's amazing. She does so many things. They got Jeremy Lee as the voice of Makoto, who also does Asuna and Sword Art Online, Lucy from Fairy Tail. It's a stacked list. It is a completely stacked list of voice actors and voice actresses. Kyoka, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius did a Full Metal Alchemist collab. Yeah, I remember. I got the email for that, and I'm just like, man, why can't we have nice things like that? Let's see. Jock Voy, it's more that they censored it just because one game critic site complained. But it makes sense. It makes sense for a Western audience who's more of like... It's just different from Japanese culture. That's all I gotta say. Like, when you westernize something or when you make a global release, it has to appeal to so many more cultures than just Japan alone. So it makes sense. I'm not going to fight it because it doesn't really change the game that much. You know what I mean? I'm still going to have fun running around as a Phantom Thief, taking out bad guys. Like, a new character is awesome. New social links are awesome. So I'm not going to complain because I'm probably still going to have a 5 out of 5 rating from it. Umbra, Lotus Juice is the band that does Persona songs. Oh, okay, I see. Thank you for that. Thank you for that explanation. That's a really long name, though, for a band. Let's see. Solomon, Erica Lindbeck was Jessie from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, it's so good. Like, the P5 cast is just stacked, like, completely stacked. Like, if they were a basketball team of voice actors and voice actresses, like, the local intramural team doesn't stand a chance. So, honestly, I'm not even paying attention to this game, because if you follow the right advice... Oh, game broke. Game broke. Reload game. Should we? No, let's finish up. Let's finish up our Union Cross stuff, and then we'll play a little bit of Dark Road. I still have to do Quest 20, which is like almost dumb of me to not be there yet. The game has been out for like 2 weeks, and I haven't gotten to Quest 20. Well, I'm at Quest 20 right now. I'm there right now. Solomon, Stab the Sword of Justice sounds pretty metal as far as songs go. Ooh, might as well just pop the Lux boost right there for anyone who wants to take advantage of it. And we need to do our one raid boss for the day, otherwise we're paying 90 AP for it. Alright, so let's head back to our quests. Let's head back to... We were doing the Banish the Heartless mission, right? Defeat the Heartless, sorry about that. So let's hear... We're on Quest 6. Again, the reason I don't really pay attention this far, because we can get by this quest with such minimal stuff. Like, okay, let's just use a buffer and a copy medal and see if that's enough. Because honestly, it really might be. So let's just put our Reaper here, because the Reaper is obviously the more superior copy medal. So let's go here. So really, if you listen to the right advice, a copy medal, a buffer, and a friend medal is enough to pass you a lot of content. So this is literally only 3 medals. And that's why it's important to listen to the advice, because you want to maximize on your jewels. You want to get the most value for your stuff. Is it just complete without having to continue? We don't even need to fight that extra enemy in that case. So let's see here. See, there you go. 3 medals. Again, a buffer, super staple. Copy medals, super staple. And then from there, you just borrow someone else's staple. You know what I mean? You do that until you can get your feet off the ground. So that's why I always recommend the copy medals, because you need at least one like meta level version. I always recommend getting a good buffer, because that's going to set you up for everything. It'll restore your gauges, your HP, everything. And then from there, that's when you start stacking staples. And staples are going to be the thing that passes like the high level content. So for example, this Martial Monkey, we might need more. We might need more staples. Alright, but let's see if this is enough. Again, the goal is to complete within 3 turns. So we have 3 turns of busting up the Martial Monkey here. And the Power Wild. But the Power Wild I don't suspect to be, is going to be too particularly difficult. Toys, Quest 20 throws you for a loop. Right now, your party's daily lux. Yeah, just at least press the button, you know? Like, if everyone presses the button at the time, just press the button. Give it for free to the people that want to take advantage of it. Alright, if this doesn't work out, I gotta start activating these supernova attacks. Gilgamesh, what's my favorite P5 character? Mine's Akechi. Okay, so, original P5, it's Makoto. Makoto Nijima. But I'm waiting to play P5 Royal to see if it's going to be Kasumi. Because I love Kasumi in Star Ocean Anamnesis. Let's see if I also love her in Persona 5 Royal. I'm a very tsundere type kind of guy. So like Rin from Fate Stay Night. Who else is like in the tsundere class? Anime friends, help me out here. Okay, so around level 3000 is where we start to worry about, you know, the rest of our setup. But again, copy medals, and buffers. That's going to be your bread and butter. And then when you focus about like the staples. So when we look at my staples here, again, we got a copy metal here, this Dusk, copy metal there. My staples in this are going to be this Aqua, this Elsa, and the Leon. And honestly, I want to replace that Leon, like really bad. Really, really bad. Kyoka, Kasumi, Futaba, Akechi, Makoto, Haru are my favorite characters from Kasumi is number 1. Kasumi is number 1, huh? So I take it Kasumi leveled up for you, because I remember we talked about it a little bit, and you were just like, you were at the point where you're like, let me see how this thing with Kasumi goes, but it sounds like it worked out. Asuka from Evangelion is the poster girl for Tsundere. I don't know why, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just a type thing. Some people are into tsundere, some are into yandere, some are into some type of other dere, so... Aqua from Konosuba voices Kasumi in P5R and JP. Seriously? Like the silly Aqua from Konosuba? I never would have guessed. Never would have guessed. Alright, we're taking out this martial monkey, y'all. How many rounds left? We got 2 more rounds to go. Again, no real problems have been had. To be fair, though, the big thing is subslots. So, again, whenever you're not passing content or whenever you're struggling to pass content, just tap into your subslots and make sure it's updated. The optimize button is literally there, so you don't even have to pay attention to it. So make sure those subslots are updated as much as possible. Squeeze out every single resource you have until you win. All right, now we've switched to the Omega Behemoth. So let's see if we even need supernovas, actually. I'm kind of curious if we could skip on using supernovas. I think we need to activate them, actually. Maybe? I actually don't think so. Actually, let's see. Otherwise, we'll activate just a boat ton of them next turn. I think we're good. I think after the 2-turn buffer from the Elsa, we're good. But just to play it safe, let's activate these supernova attacks. Alright, so let's activate the magic ones, because we've got the Supernova Renew Aqua. Again, the Supernova Renew metals are incredibly broken, and the reason I say that is because Supernovas just keep getting better, meaning that the system that renews them gets better with them. We might as well just activate this now, because we've got the 2-turn buffers going off again, so we'll have another Elsa going off, we'll have another Elsa going off. Might as well activate this. See, this is where my content becomes more about entertainment rather than about explaining things. Because, like, people won't have these supernovas. People won't have a level 35 counterpoint. They might not have Elsa, things like that. So, if you have any questions, if you're watching this and you are looking for information, let me know. Comment something. Let me know that you need that help, because the problem with advice in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross is that the people that have been playing it the longest tend to forget how hard it was to be a beginner. You know what I mean? They'll just be like, oh yeah, why do you have any difficulty at all with this? Just do this, and this. And it's like new players just don't have the same amount of resources. All right, let's see what's going on in chat. Solomon Kearns, hey, some people just want to get stepped on. Yeah, takes all kinds. And Kyoka, I mean, I like tsundere, so yeah, see, I feel you. High five on that tsundere life. Let's go. That's just the way life goes. Kyoka Kasumi, well, I found her annoying at first, but stuff happens in the 3rd semester that elevated her so much for me that I can't talk about. All right, no worries. Let's see. Kyoka, I played the game with the dub. I have a hard time reading subtitles and paying attention because I have issues doing more than one thing at most of the time. It's hard. Like, there's so much going on in those games. So now they changed Tai's voice. Yes, they did. Solomon Kearns, I played the game once with the English dub and then again like twice with the JP dub. It must be that good then. Ebony, yo, what's up? Hope the move has been easy on you. Loving that Cyndaquil plush. Yeah. So I put the Chirithi, the sexy Jutsu Naruto is there, and now the Cyndaquil is. The Cyndaquil is actually a gift from my mom, so it's actually very important to me that I keep it in my streams. Let's see. Kyoka, at first it was weird. I eventually came around to it and liked it better than the base's voice. Okay, that's good. Bethany, what are the traits you have with metals? Because I struggled to pass a level 3000 boss. Ground, aerial, extra attack. That is the bread and butter of defeating anything past level 2500. Alright, let's activate the Dusk. Let's activate not the Elsa. So just the Dusk for now. Because we want a power load on the 3rd turn. So it means we got to activate all our 2-turn buffers next turn. So we just proceed the normal course for now. Then we activate all the 2-turn buffers next turn. Even cast the Supernova Renew and act on those 2-turn buffers again. And that way by the 3rd turn, we're at our most powerful. Because then we activate the Naminé. We activate the Dissidia Leon. Things like that. All over again. Okay, so now that we've gotten here, so remember, 2-turn buffers, it's important that you activate them because we only get 3 turns, you know what I mean? We get 1 turn, knocked out, HP recovery, next turn, get knocked out again, 2nd chance goes off. After that, you've got nothing. So the math works out where you have to activate all the 2-turn buffers by the 2nd turn. And because we've got Supernova Renew, we want to recast that and then reactivate our Elsas. We'll save the Dust for next turn because we'll have more strength next turn. I forgot to activate the Dissidia Leon, which was my mistake. So here. And then, yeah, we wait till the next turn and then that's when we cast the rest of the stuff. Yeah, attack boost 8 max and paralysis. That's what's rocking on that Leon. Like, if I could replace that Leon with Key Art 24, that would be awesome. That would be super cool. Because I love the Key Art for Key Art, or I love the art for Key Art 24. It's Sora from Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Winnie the Pooh artwork. Like, if you haven't seen the artwork, it's almost mystifying how beautiful it looks. All right, and that takes care of this challenge. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, so let's go here. Boom, completed. All right, time for the tag team tournament, which features our boy Herc. And I think that clears us for... Oh, and then we got to do the gems one. We might have to save the gems one for later because it is getting late. And again, I have neighbors who I have to be considerate of. So maybe we'll just do this. We'll do some Dark Road stuff. We'll retrade our Xemnas and then go from there. It looks like we are locked to Keyblades in this. So let's go ahead. I usually try and keep setup 3 as my you can't have friend medals. Alright, so let's do... First of all, whenever you're Keyblade building, you start off with your buffer. Because again, your buffer sets you up for everything else. Next, you build the copy metals. So you pick an attribute, and then you pick the copy metals. So the enemy it looks like we're facing is magic, I think. The enemy is magic, so we're going to want to build it around speed. So then we'll fix our copy metal so that we are getting the most out of our speed slots. So let's do imitation. Let's go red, lingering will, reaper, done. All right, next we focus on the green. So the enemy is magic, so we want to have staples that are speed. So we will go here, and we will put, do we put Ventus? Do we put Lee/Axel? Let's put the Lee/Axel there, just in case the count gets kind of sticky. And again, in case we can't have friend metals, we can have one more metal here. Let's make it Dark Riku. And now we've effectively gone from a dual-colored Keyblade down to a mono-colored Keyblade. But for a level 100 enemy, it's probably going to be inconsequential. Let's see. That's okay. So that I'll add that to my homework to best traits. Because realistically, you only need 3 sets of traits in this entire game.
So yeah, I'll try to make that video this weekend. Again, there's a lot of YouTube homework that I've got. It kind of stinks that, first of all, 5 power gems for defeating a level 100 enemy. Yikes, that's a joke. That's a free set of gems right there. But what was I saying? Yeah, it sucks that they released the Herc and Phil medal after the Dark Road campaign, where it's like get as many medals in your album as possible, because a lot of people could have used that. All right, so now we've got a bandit who's going to be a green. So instead of the power imitation medals, we just switched to speed imitation medals. In this case, it doesn't matter just because they're like, it's weak. You know what I mean? It's weak. I don't feel bad. It's not going to be hard. All right, let's see what's going on in chat. Solomon, the VA for Takemi is now Annette from Fire Emblem Three Houses. The women in that song sang Life Fight in Smash Ultimate Life Light. Is that the theme song? Because, yo, that theme song is gas. It is so good. Luigi, it's harder being new. I've got a better grip on things now, though. And truthfully, like, when you were starting out, for anyone who's here that was new and started watching my stuff to get some help, please, I would really appreciate if you'd let me know if my stuff is beginner friendly. That is one of the big things that I care about with this game, is that my stuff is helping the right people. All right, so again, not super concerned about this Heartless. It's still super weak. Again, at 2,500, that's when the struggles start to begin. Kyoka, high fives back. Nice. That tsundere life. Let's go. Solomon, from what I can gather, they only had the voice actor changed because they couldn't get in touch with the original voice actor. You've played a lot of Japanese games, so I guess I've gotten used to playing and reading at the same time. Yo, that's awesome, though. Like, being duolingual or bilingual is super, super useful. Like, it plays in ways you never expect it to. Kyoka, it's either that or they're busy. It's what happened with Chie's original voice actor. What happened then? I'm not really sure, actually. Bethany, how is your attack so high? Mine can barely reach 2,000. Good thing I have Nominee. So imitation medals and just knowing which medals to buy. That's why people like myself, why D-Legend, that's why we create videos with almost every single medal that releases, so that we can tell you whether or not it's a good investment. You know, like, medals in this game should be investments and not one-time buys. That's why things like the Master Xehanort or the current KR24, those are one-time buys. They're not going to last you forever. So that's why I would highly recommend listening to YouTubers who, like, know their stuff. Jockfay, maybe your Keyblade. Oh no, she's. I think Bethany's talking about like the strength stack. Wellington just stopping by to say hello. Sleeping time, no worries. Have a good night. Have a great sleep. Solomon, that is the theme song. It's so beautiful. I love the theme song for Smash Ultimate. All right, level 1,000. We're still not worried. Jockfay, it helped me when I started for CA 100 days. Okay, cool. Let me know, because again, I say a lot of terms. You know what I mean? There's a lot of terms in this game, so please let me know if my stuff is not beginner friendly, because that is the audience I truly want to reach out to the most, because veterans will only give you veteran advice. And that, on average, I've seen, whenever I see it, is on average less helpful to beginners. It's like one veteran telling another veteran, don't pull. And both of them know why, but a beginner might not know why, you know? Like, every new medal looks shiny. Every new medal looks great, but it takes like expert opinion to differentiate whether or not it's worth the amount of jewels you're about to pay for it. This Steely Heartless has lots of defense. Sounds like a Jeopardy question. What is the cannon gun? Let's see. Toys. My dad says he's translator offers with insane. Yeah, because like being bilingual, trilingual, multilingual, there's always companies that want that. 100% of the time, there's someone looking for a translator. 100% of the time, whether it be for like ambassador services, healthcare, even just working like retail somewhere, because then it attracts people that speak that language and it brings business in. So no matter where you go, translators are always needed. If I had an infinite amount of time, I would definitely dedicate part of it to learning a new language or practicing my Japanese. Solomon, I'm not going to say I'm super bilingual or anything. It's more like I have an interest in Japanese, and playing games with the JP dub is a first step to learning. Oh, absolutely. So I did some research on this guy. His name is Joe Inoue, and he sings the opening for Naruto Shippuden, I believe it's called Closer. And he's Japanese American, and what helped him learn Japanese was watching anime in Japanese and playing Japanese video games and reading Japanese manga. So even though he was born, I think, in California, that's how he picked up on Japanese. It's definitely exposure. Exposure helps. Bethany, my latest purchase was Strikeform Sora, which maybe wasn't... I still think Strikeform Sora is really good. It's going to cover you in PvP and, to an extent, PvE. Self-buffing gives plus 10,000 power strength, supernova 6,000 on the special attack. That's potentially plus 22,000 right there for power. I think Strikeform Sora is still a good medal, and it'll help you more in PvP, which will get you some extra gems. It can get you jewels on ranking weeks. So don't think that Strikeform Sora was a bad purchase, because it's a pretty good power staple in my opinion. Like, what are the other upright power staples we've got? We've got Cloud. What other power staples do we have? We have Cloud, obviously Supernova Renew Terra. I gotta look this up. Power staples. Alias is definitely not a power staple. Sid is not a power staple. Kingdom Hearts 3 Goofy, not a power staple. Kingdom Hearts 3 Leon, not a power staple. Yeah. There's only two, in my opinion, there's only two real power staples right now, and it's going to be Cloud and Strikeform Sora. Julka, I'm bilingual, but basically everyone here at the age of 8 understands English. Who cares how many people understand? You know it, and that's awesome, and don't ever discredit your efforts. Like, that's awesome that you're bilingual. I wish I was more bilingual, but learning English is just so incredibly difficult that it's the only language I know. And then I know a little bit of Japanese, and I know a little bit of Tagalog, but that's all I got. That's all I've got in my box of tricks. Alright, so this one's a power enemy, so doing speed damage is really not what we want to be doing, but at level 2,500 we should still be covered. Umbra, Irana said, but they're really outdated. I wouldn't even consider them power staples. Their strength isn't high enough, their multiplier isn't anything impressive anymore. Solomon, English has more or less forced itself to be the dominant world language. Yeah, it sort of has. And the only way I'd say it helps me a lot is that it helps me put together sentences eloquently. But that's about it. That's really all I got. I still trip on my English a lot, all the time. Oh my gosh, English is so difficult for almost no reason. Sephiroth is not upright power. Sephiroth is a reverse power staple. Kyoka, you're off to bed. No worries. Have a good night. Have a great sleep. I hope you're... You know, now that I think about it, Kyoka, I don't know where in the country you are, but it is the 4th of July for some people. So if you celebrate the 4th of July, be safe, be safe, be safe. I can't stress that enough. Have fun. But remember, COVID's still out there. I got it. I don't want any of you to have it. Be safe on this 4th of July, if you celebrate the 4th of July. Bethany, which Cloud, the Dissidia one or Final Fantasy VII? I'm talking about the remake one. The remake Cloud is a power staple. Yeah, Dissidia Cloud, like Umbra said, is a PvP medal, and it could be staple for PvP, but definitely the Final Fantasy VII remake Cloud is the better one, by a long shot. Alright, so the final boss is Hades. So that means again, this is a speed-focused setup. We're using copy metals. We made a dual-colored Keyblade into a mono-colored speed Keyblade. That's another reason copy metals are so gross, because they retain the multiplier even though the attribute changes. So super good copy metals. I promise you, 9 out of 10 times you cannot go wrong buying a copy metal. That's why it was mine and Octo's pull video. That's why, like, I pulled for Ansem the Wise with D Legend. Like, I guess all my collab videos are just slowly becoming pulls for copy metals. Can't wait till the speed copy metal, because then I'm gonna have to do a pull battle with someone else. All right, so what are we looking at for our 2-turn buffers? We're looking at Lee, Dark Riku. We might not even need it, to be honest, but we'll see. Oh, yo, also remember that you can donk Hades by using Magic Reflection, because all of Hades' attacks are 1-hit magic damage, so you could potentially just donk them with the 100% Magic Reflection. All right, well, that takes care of the Lord of the Dead right there. Solomon, English is awful as a language, unlike most languages, which are pretty orderly and consistent. Yeah, sentence structure in English, who in their right mind designed it that way? I demand to know who designed sentence structure for English, because there is none. Like, English has almost no sentence structure. Like, when I talk in Japanese, it's very, very apparent. It's person, it's like object, action. That's it. English, it's like it could be person, action, thing, action, person. Like, what? So yeah, English, it's hard. That's why whenever I hear people like they've got like a little bit broken English, or they're having a hard time with English, it's because they know another language and they picked up on English, and that's amazing. Like, anyone who could speak 2 languages with one of them being English deserves nothing short of a high five, because that's hard. That's really, really difficult. Okay. I think we'll have to do, I'll just do the gems on my own, because it can be a little redundant. Maybe I'll save it. Actually, let me know in the chat right now if you want me to do the gems quest on a different stream, or if you don't care if I do it on my own, because the gems quest can be a little bit more difficult than the content quest, because by the end of the gems quest, they'll give you 36 gems for being able to defeat the final one. So that advice might be helpful to some people. So let me know in chat if you want me to do the gems quest on a separate stream, and I have no problem scheduling that. But right now, we're clear. In terms of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross content, we're clear. Let's do our 1 raid, and then we're done. I think it was Bethany. You were asking about my raid setup. This is my raid setup. So the most, like, and this is a bad raid setup because I actually need to buy the raid board to replace these with Lux++. But we've got Kingdom Hearts 3 Lee / Axel. We've got Timeless River Mickey. And again, you're looking for max raid trades, maybe an extra attack here and there. So this has extra attack because it gives metal strength plus 1,500. Same deal with the other Mickey, strength, or it gives strength plus 1,500. And then Aqua's just like our magic anchor, our rating magic anchor, because she's got damage and raid plus 300%. We want to make that the Elsa soon, though, because we have an Elsa that has perfect raid traits. And then we finish it off with ignoring all attributes. It's like, I got to make a separate video for raids altogether. Kyoka, East Coast. Okay, so it is US, though. You always wait till I say bye before you go. No worries. Like, honestly, I'm really appreciative of every single person that joins my streams. Even if you're a lurker, I would just like know your name. Like, even if you comment once and never comment ever again, I like to know who's here so that I can remember and be grateful for them as I grow as a YouTuber. Jockfy, I'm trilingual, but I have lived in all the places with the languages since birth / childhood, and then go every year. Man, that's great practice, and honestly, I'm jealous of how much you travel. Bethany, I did not know that English language wasn't your first language. That's kind of cool, to be honest. English is my first language, and I still have trouble. So, oh no, English is my first language. Don't get me wrong. English is my first language, and I'm not very good at it. Let's see, Solomon. So now we have a jumbled mess of other language parts. Okay, yeah, it just came out like chili. Bethany, yes, please, on a different stream. It would be amazing. Jock Faye, you don't really care. So, okay, you know what? We might as well do it. If someone's going to find it beneficial, I don't mind doing it. I truly don't. All right, that's our one raid boss for the day. I think we actually did a raid boss already. Oops. So let's collect, let's do PvP. And you all can see my PvP setup. Attack me, whatever. You know exactly how my setup's going to look. Here, let's go PvP. Oh yeah, I bought VIP. That's right. That's right. All right, so let's replace this like that because 100% magic reflection is still incredibly deadly. And then we just auto it. We auto it and we get to talk. But really, I'm going to get a bottle of water because my throat's getting like really, really dry right now. So I'll be back in like a quarter of a minute, which I guess is 15 seconds. All right, we're back. We've got our water, and we've got one of the best snacks to ever touch the face of this earth. Boom. It's always a good idea to get water in you. The Pocky's just extra. Ebony, quench that thirst. Stay hydrated. Yeah. It's so important to stay hydrated. I think it's like 2 hours without air, 2 days without water, and 2 weeks without food. That's like the staple for how long you can last. 2 days without water, man, I could barely go 2 hours without water. I wonder how PvP's going. Not even paying attention. Water is the most important, especially in hot summer conditions. Yes. Especially if you sweat a lot, please take care of yourself. It can be very dangerous. Heat stroke's a real thing. Dehydration's really a thing. Like, please, please, please be safe. I'm actually really glad that I changed my microphone settings because now you can't hear me chewing. You just have to patiently see it. Okay, so we have to sign off soon. So what we're going to do, we're going to finish our PvP. We'll retrade our Terranord, and then we'll head over to Dark Road and potentially do a few ticket pulls. Because again, I bought VIP, so I auto-qualify for like 8 tickets. Yeah, truly, if you want to attack me in PvP, go ahead. I don't really care about PvP. Unless there's jewels involved, it's like, meh. And you just have to be like rank 7,000, which isn't too particularly hard as long as you're giving it your best effort. There was actually 1 week, I remember actually, for PvP, where I used no defense breaking metals. and still got like 5,000. So with defense breaking medals, you should be able to crack the number. Ebony, are there any cards I'd like to pull? Any of the key arts, because the key arts are utility, the key scenes are damage. I'm trying to I gotta double check that because I'm not super meta on Dark Road because there's no reason to be. Meta is literally have the strongest card so you don't have to play. And I think it's also harder to get key scenes with jewels. Oh wow, this guy got a lot of damage on us. Good old Tifa and Dark Riku coming through so clutch. And then we activate Renova. Broken. I think when they released Renova, they were just like, guys, we messed up. They were sitting at the office and they're just like, this is too broken. Let's never reprint another one ever again. But now we know because they said it when they came out. The only types of supernova new they could print now are upright and reverse, because they explicitly said when the Birth by Sleep trio came out that those would be the only ones respectively for power speed magic. You know, it's actually kind of funny now that I think about it. One of my videos that's getting more views than ever before is the one on how to get points for Dark Road, which was the campaign that, whoa, we got dogged by something. I think it was a Kingdom Hearts 3 Vanitas that got us there. But my video where it talks about the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross and Dark Road campaign, where it's like the more medals you had in your album, the more points you got, that's like skyrocketing in views. But people, I think, didn't realize that that campaign ended. Solomon, Renova is fair and balanced. Clearly, they won't reprint more to not upset the fair and balanced nature of it. Super balanced. It's as balanced as a seesaw. It's as balanced as a plate on a pen. Umber, did I see the Remind endings? I haven't. No. Gosh, I'm so noobish. I should have gotten that done so long ago. You know what? Sometime this week we'll stream the data fights again. See, and that's another thing I gotta add to my to-do list. Sorry, I'm texting back someone. Just give me a second here. You know, if you all are down, okay, I'm gonna point my camera towards the chat and like just say hi to this person I'm talking with on Snapchat right now. Just say hi. Just drop the chat full of hellos for this person. All right, where are we? What do we need to do? We've completed all our dailies. Weeklies were good. All right, I think we switched to Dark Road now. Oh no, we trait our Terranort. But yeah, I'll give it some time. Everyone just drop hello for this person. I'm gonna like sort of semi-troll them. Let's grab... Here it is. Alright, so one trait pack at a time. Again, we're looking for ground, aerial, extra attack. Ebony, boost that snap streak. So with this particular person, my snap streak is at 588, which is wild. All right, let's get back to trading our Terranort here. So we're unfortunately the best things out of this Terranort right now are going to be these two max or the poison resist 20%. So I already have poison resist 40% on the nominee, so really I'm only poison resist 20% short of perfect poison resistance. Aerial, let's go. See, we just have to wait. We just have to be a little patient. Now we just need ground and extra attack and we're done. Because this is, again, this is a hybrid damage buffer metal. You wanted to do damage because the multiplier and strength are respectable, but at the same time, like in the long run, man, this is game breaking. Let's go, fam. Let's go. Let's get ground. If we don't get ground now, we might as well just buy it from the shop for 1,000 jewels. You know what I mean? Since we bought VIP already. Because like, why buy another 10-pack trait or 10 trait pack when we could just buy the individual one for the same cost? We could just buy the guarantee right away. All right, let's see what we got here. Ground. We need just one ground. One ground. But we got poison resist, which I'll take over gauges right now. So now this mixed with our nominee, we've got poison resist 100%. We've got paralysis resist 100%. I think sleep resist 40%. But we just need ground. One ground. Just one ground. One copy of ground. Not damage in raids. Not sleep resist. Ground. Ooh, we could have poison resist 80%. But no. But no. Alright. Come on, ground. Give us the ground. And it's ground. Ooh, strength. Do we want to replace the poison resist? Sorry, I hit the microphone right there. I want to say no, actually. Let's replace this poison resist for aesthetics reasons, because if we get ground, then we just replace the final slot. But strength could be pretty good on this metal. But in terms of the long run, it's not going to be that great. So let's hope we just get ground and then call it a day here. Gauges. Okay, we definitely skip out on gauges. Just need one ground trait. One ground trait. And I truly think we keep the poison resist. Gauges again. Okay. Because I'm thinking because like my supernova renew metals also have resist traits on them. So it's like I'll likely have one super renew every single time. So that mixed in with, that's a tough call. It's a tough call. I think we keep the poison resist though. I think let's see if we can hit ground. If we can hit ground on this one, we'll just we'll get rid of one of the I think we get rid of the strength. But let's see. Poison again. We could have had poison resist 100%, which is pretty wild. All right, so it looks like we're just buying ground as a single trait. Let me check my metals. So what I want to know is Supernova Renew. Of course they don't have a button for it, but because slowly over time, Supernova Renew metals are going to become buffers, if anything. So our Aqua has none. Ventus has poison, so he's got 2 poisons there, so that's not going to work with the Terranort. This Aqua has 1 poison. We don't have a Terra though. Like, we don't have a Supernova Renew Terra. So when we take our Nominee, that's already 40%. I think we sync the strength plus 1,000. I think that's what we do. But this does serve as a damage metal right now. This is a hard call. What do we want to do? I think we keep the strength plus 1,000, actually. I think we keep that and we get rid of the poison resist. Because the damage is going to be far more relevant. For the time being, it's going to be far more relevant than the resist. I think that's the right train of thought. Let's filter out by poison resist. What poison resist 100% metals do we have? Wait, that's a good thing to check. Aqua, Second Form Sora, and Lingering Will. I don't feel too particularly comfortable with that. Oh, wait a minute. Terranort is a power metal, so it's likely I can have Lingering Will on there. Never mind. Okay, yeah, so we replace a poison resist because we have Lingering Will. Okay, that works. So let's go shop. Again, there's we could buy the trade pack actually, because now we're searching for ground and strength. We could buy the trade pack because that's 10 more shots. Okay, yeah, no, I've convinced myself we're buying the trade pack one more time. Jockfei seems like the luck is back. Let's hope so. So now we need to hit 1 ground and we need to hit 1 ground and 1 strength. So if we can hit both of those, if we can hit even 1 ground, this was a good investment. But we are 18 trades deep and haven't hit a single ground. So we're just going to kind of speed roll through these until we hit the ground trait. If we hit the ground trait, otherwise we're just going to have to sink the 1,000 joules to get that ground trait, because that's, again, ground, aerial, and extra attack are the bread and butter of any damage metal. All right, we got a sleep resist here. I actually think, since we have the Lingering Will, I prefer sleep resist over poison resist, actually. Let's just keep trucking along, seeing if we could hit the ground. We hit HP, unfortunately. So right now we're looking for strength plus 1,000 and ground. We just need 1 copy of each, and then we should be good to go. Strength plus 1,000. Okay, so let's replace the sleep here, because we like aesthetics. We just like when it stacks nicely. So now we need to hit ground once, and then we're good to go. So let's see if we can hit ground once with the remaining 6 traits here. It's always such a bummer, because, again, I would like it so that at least after 11 traits you hit everything statistically once. But instead we're hitting, like, see, we've hit max HP twice already. Alright, let's see. 4 traits left, so we have done, let's see, 6 here, 14. We've done 24 trait rolls and no ground yet, which is pretty disappointing. Another strength plus 1,000. Okay, let's get rid of the poison resist here. One of these we're gonna replace with ground. So we need 3 traits. If we can hit that, then we don't have to spend 1,000 extra joules. Please, ground. Just 1 copy. 1 copy of ground. Just 1. I just need the 1. Just need the 1 and we're good. Please, game, have mercy on me. Have mercy. Come on, game. I believe in you. I believe in you. That hurts. That stings. That stings. See, and this is why VIP is so broken, because you could just buy the trait for 20% of the cost. Dang. Alright, looks like we're just buying the trait. So on this medal, even though we bought VIP and got 5,300 jewels, we spent 3,000 on this medal alone. So let's go to the shop. But yeah, VIP is so nasty when it comes to traits, because like traits was one of the few things where you could you can like go toe to toe with free to play and VIP, because like when it came to that regard, it was still luck based. You know, any sort of luck based thing makes the free to play and pay to play gap smaller. But when you have VIP and you just select the traits you want, it makes the gap so much wider to be able to be selective like this. So we replace that. And voila, we're done. Okay. So that's going to be our Terranort medal. We have to figure out the appropriate skill to give to him. But for the time being, let's flip over to Dark Road. Satellite, what's going on? Our stream's actually about to end. Like, we are doing the last thing, which is Dark Road quest number 20, as well as maybe do some things with the shop points that we got. Okay, so first of all, let's go to presents. Let me go to my Union Cross ones, because I don't know if collecting presents here interrupts the ones from Union Cross. You know what I mean? If it collects all of them all together. So let's head to Union Cross. Let's just make sure we have screenshots of all our presents before we completely wipe them. Alright, so it looks like in terms of presents from Union Cross, we got a Charithi Mini here. And then we've got the Mean Maiden. So if the gems are not here when we come back, then that means that hitting collect all in one game affects the other game directly. Hugo Ram, Nexel, there's a free pull on KR24. Yes, but we're going to do that free pull when we do our KR24 analysis, which is likely going to happen tomorrow. All right, so here's our present. Again, we were one of the few people that was able to get 90% or more on the album completion. So we got the shop points times 1,000. We got the dark side times 10. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Super awesome. All right, so let's collect these. All right. That looked cool. That was pretty sweet looking, actually. All right, so let's head to our albums. Boom, look at that fill right there. Ooh, those passive effects. It's kind of weird, though, because I already had a dark side, but I didn't get my shop points, which kind of stinks. Let's go to missions. And that's why VIP is broken. We just got all this stuff just from VIP. 900 jewels, 7 draw tickets, and then you get another one for completing the board. Like, that's freaking nuts. How do I have 16 draw tickets? I don't even know how I got 16, because this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from completion. Where did I get the other 8 from? I don't know. I truly don't know where they came from. All right, y'all. Well, let's do a ticket pull. I'm feeling saucy. So we'll do a ticket deal, because the ticket deal comes with everything. I think the jewel deal does not come with everything. Let's see. Yeah, the jewel deal doesn't come with everything, but the ticket deal does. So we'll do a 10 ticket deal. Because again, tickets are exclusive to Dark Road. So I don't have to worry about spending tickets and it affecting my Union Cross game. So let's go ahead, do a draw 10. What are we hoping for? So let's look at our draw odds. So what we want, any of the key arts are super awesome. Actually, where is the medal description? Okay, here's all the medal descriptions. New cards, save cards. Okay, so Ariel is super good because that's magic. Tinkerbell, super good. Riku Replica, look at that damage. 70 at power plus 10. Crazy. Key art 3 is just damage, but it's not utility. You know what I mean? I'm a big fan of utility. So what do we want? Donald and Goofy would be good. Any of like Yellow Opera, Blue Rhapsody, Red Nocturne, those would be good. Genie would be good. Wizard would be good. Key art 2 would be good. So yeah, let's see what we can get. I really want to get one of those key art ones because they look so beautiful. All right, here we go. No looker. Let's do it. Please, something good. Ooh, okay, all right. We got a few things here. Nothing particularly special, but we did get a key scene, which is pretty awesome. So we got the key scene number 1, which is Sora from Kingdom Hearts 1. We did get the Donald, the Goofy, the opera, and the Rhapsody. So this is actually, I'm going to consider this a really good pull. I'm going to consider it a really good pull. And then we can go, and since we have shop points, we can selectively pick the ones that we want. Really, I want Key Art 2 because this is such a meaningful artwork to me, because this is the cover artwork for the limited edition guidebook that came with Kingdom Hearts 2. Irene, the ticket comes from VIP when you buy the jewel pack. That's so gross. Like, that's just way too much stuff they're giving with that. I don't understand why Key Art 2 is, like, so expensive. 1,000 shop points? That's wild. What's Key Art 1 do? Physical attack, non-utility, non-utility. Key Scene 3, non-utility, non-utility. Where is the Tinkerbell? Because Tinkerbell's worth it. Wizard, Genie. Do I have a Genie? I think I have a Genie. Let me check my album real quick. Oh, yeah. Let the passives roll in. Yeah, we got a Genie. Okay. We got one Genie. All right, one Genie, no wizards. That's okay. That's okay for now. So let's go ahead, head to... What are we doing? What are we doing? The shop. And then we're going to buy Tinkerbell if it's available. Bingo, Tinkerbell. Because remember, recovery cards in this game are just ridiculously awesome. They're really, really good. So let's get our Tinkerbell now. 60 shop points. I think it's worth it. Because, again, Tinkerbell's utility, and that's how we're going to survive longer. And this is, again, Kingdom Hearts AFK. So anything that keeps you living is what's going to do you well. All right, so let's upgrade our stats. Let's change the deck. Optimize it for magic. And is Tinkerbell there? Tinkerbell is not here. Why is Tinkerbell not here? Hang on, we got to change our deck. So Tinkerbell has to be here. Waka, I think you're just a physical attack. Abu is a lesser physical attack, so you replace the Abu. Key Scene 1 is going to replace Abu. Mickey, what do you do? A lesser physical attack? No. How is my Dark Side not in there? Dark Side is super strong at plus 10. Let's see. How much does Shadow do? Yeah, that replaces that for sure. Okay. And I think we're good. I think we go in with this. So we'll head home and let's do quest number 20. KR2 raises strength on top of casting Flare. Yeah, but 1,000 shop points? That's like all of my shop points pretty much. All right, so let's do the quest. Let's see if we can pass it. That was wrong. That was completely wrong. We got this, fam. We got this. We can do this. Hit him with that blizzard. Yeah, let's go. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. Don't hit him with fire. That was a mistake. Because I want to cast the protect as well. So let's do that. Let's go here. Let's go key scene. And let's go dark side. Alright, for this one, let's go Keyblade, Tinkerbell, Mini, Neo Shadow, Bandit, Blue Rhapsody, Key Scene 1, Goofy, Dark Side, Donald. Nice. Okay, now I know there's a scene associated with. So let's I'm gonna watch the scene because I haven't seen it yet, so I'm excited. So let's switch over our audio from the let's switch it so that whoa, my Elgato was not on this whole time? You all just had to listen to the sound of my voice? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Alright, let's get my monitoring on and let's watch the scene. Hang on, I just gotta turn on monitoring. Alright, and then I have to just reset something, so let me change. Okay. Alright, y'all, let's watch the scene. I'm super hyped. What? What? Whoa. Alright, I did not see that coming. Just seems way too soon. Well. Yeah, Umbra, Satellite, Ebony, yeah, that was heavy. That was heavy. Whew. We're a little bit sad now. Alright, well, Anyways, let's take a look at our missions and see what we have to get done. But this is officially the end of the stream. Let's see. Gain level 20. Defeat the Fat Bandit. We gotta do the watermelon mission. I can get this monthly mission done. I believe in myself. That's a lot of jewels in there too. Alright, let's see if we can auto 2 stars now. We previously were unable to auto 2 stars, so let's see if we can do it now. Solomon, big oof. Kingdom Hearts Heart Mode. I like that. Bro, you know, now I think Woody's comment of no one loving young Xehanort stung him a lot more than he let on. Yo, that comment was, that was the Tim Allen savagery right there. Order up, y'all. I am a big fan of like the animation sometimes, because sometimes they look really cool. Like Ars Arcanum right there looks pretty dope. I think it's safe to say we can auto 2 stars now. I can't wait for the broken card that's like, cast auto life for the next 30 seconds. Yes, Kingdom Hearts AFK. Such a beautiful game where you don't have to do anything. You might as well not be playing, you might as well be watching. At least the story is gas. You know what I mean? The story is pretty good. What do y'all think? Should we use the rest of our tickets right now? Just get it over with? I kind of want PR2. Honestly, it looks super beautiful. Tinkerbell be broken. Be broken. It's too bad the potion doesn't work that way though, where it prioritizes the potion. Ah yes, prioritize that cure. Honestly, this game is so AFK, like I don't know like the weaknesses and stuff, which is something you have to memorize for this game. Ooh, could we still auto this? Ooh, I don't know if we could still auto this. Ah, it didn't prioritize the Tinkerbell there. Oh, it even sacrificed the Tinkerbell. It sacrifices the mini too. Oh, that's so weird. There were like 4 different options to heal, and it avoided all of them. And it even used up the heal. What is going on here? See, it just used up the heal. What? It's of course not going to use the potion. Tinkerbell? No. See, it does not. Okay, so I was talking to this about with someone else. Like, it doesn't prioritize healing. It prioritizes the highest strength card that you have. And that was clearly the case there because, like, they were like 8 times it should have healed. Ebony, yeah, go for it. We're here for those spicy pulls. All the spicy pulls. All right, let's do it. The shop points are going to be our mercy. How many tickets do we have? We have 6 tickets. Let's do 3. We'll do 3 and hope we can get a key art. If we can get key art 2, that would be a blast. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh, Tinker. No! Oh, that sucks because we just spent the shop points on it. It's okay, though. There's no way we would have known we would have gotten Tinkerbell. There's no way we would have known that. Oh, hey, the wizard. All right. All right, I can dig that. And then one last ticket, and then we call it a day there. Come on. Key art, key art, key art, key art, key art. Ah, goofy. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. See, I want to do the jewel deal, but it's far better to save your jewels for Union Cross. Ah, so beautiful, though. So beautiful. Alright, y'all. Well, that's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. We ran actually an hour later than what I wanted to, so thank you all so much for joining in. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, I'm like whispering now. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. If you'd like to join my Discord and talk over there, just type in that yellow box into the URL, and you should be good to go. But that's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time.